craft on this screen. Let's get into this game.
Yeah, so we're going to be here on... This is a map that was in the previous live season as well. A very familiar map that both players should be aware of. And considering the fact that Bunny has grabbed a game finally, made the score 2-1, this means that soO no longer can pull off that 4-0. So he shouldn't be feeling too good. Now he should be a little more alert and realizing, oh, like I just played a very scary mech game. And Bunny grabbed that win with a mech play, so maybe I should be on the lookout for another play. Let me tell you something. On Newkirk, you can definitely pull off another mech strategy here. You see how there's like this high ground area here next to the third bases. It's very easily abusable. Tanks and high ground positioning, and force the Zerg player to never be able to establish position your tanks perfectly, and then you can take control of the middle and force to have to run around outside all the time. So we could definitely be seeing another mech play here from Bunny.
Now that would be something there that I'd very like to see, but I would also very much like to introduce our players. He is in the blue, our Terran player, winner of the last game. He is Bunny.
And his opponent is going to be the Zerg player. The match finally on Abyssal Reef, but no way is he. Yet it is going to be the dominant Zerg soO. Dominant Zerg soO. Did I just give soO a new nickname?
Let's get that to catch on.
Yeah, right. Like that was totally unintentional. I was just. But maybe Felipe
start using it.
Yeah, like Felipe. Maybe you and I are going to be like the next Artos.
I mean, I can see it. We are definitely the next Tastosis here.
I see it. I can see it. Like, we're going to create all these new nick catch on. And then, like, Artosis and Tasto are going to be casting GSL. And they're going to be like, hey, have you heard there are these two casters on Polygon Invitational? And they're taking over. And we're feeling threatened right now.
Yeah, we're going to get in, like, a flame war with Tastosis.
I wouldn't be surprised after this cast. They're pissed. That means we've made it. We've made it. Right?
That's right, everybody. You're watching Polygon Invitational number 8 with the next Tastosis, Seeker, and Felipe.
Alright, so let's go ahead and discuss the Hellions coming out. Now, we've seen this from Bunny before. He clearly likes to use reactored Hellions, which is a great move. It allows you to establish map control, allows you to harass and prevent creep spread. It's a great play for Terran players when they go for reactored Hellions. Now, the important thing to note here is that Bunny, he is starting to become a little predictable here, going for reactored Hellions, because soO has definitely seen Bunny go for reactored Hellions before, so he needs to do something different, which is why we're not seeing a starport from Bunny this time. We're seeing a triple CC instead, which means Bunny is definitely going to go for the economic play. He is going to go for the quick 3 bases and build up a scary economy, and then he's going to try to hit soO with a very sick timing attack with a very strong bio army, because we do see Stim on the way, which means we're not going to be seeing mech this time around. Bunny's going to increase to 3 racks. Then after he establishes the 3 base economy, he's going to get out a very scary Marine Marauder medevac army, and he's going to try to apply as many pressure. And let me tell you something. Considering that the map is Newkirk, this is a very droppable map. You see the main base is very exposed to all sorts of drops that can come in. And you can very easily pick up the main base and go drop at the natural and the third base also. So this is a great move from Bunny, deciding not to go, instead to go for bio, because it's so easy to drop and apply pressure here. If soO is not careful, he's going to end up losing a bunch of drones needlessly to a lot of drop pressure.
And we're seeing a small little group of lings running in, but they are going to be chased on away. Now, like you said, it looks like we are going to see some bio play. Very droppable map here, and that's one of the great things about the series so far. Bunny has not played the same game once. He's played sort of similar builds, but he has not played the same game any time. Whereas soO is just going for what he likes, which is these roaches, and getting 7 raptors on the way here.
Oh, and this actually may be a great soO. He is going to try to hit Bunny with a timing attack. But here's the thing about Bunny is that he scanned, and he uses Hellions to see the drone count. He saw there were no drones at third base, which is why he's getting up 4 bunkers right now. Bunny is reacting to this perfectly. He knows that soO is going for aggression.
And all of those SCVs already ready there to repair that bunker. Just the circle of SCVs.
Yeah, no, it's a
Like
3-hatch pressure. Yeah, no, it's a 3-hatch pressure play from soO. He has no drone.
And here it is! The corrosive vials drop! That, there is no saving that bunker, but there are still 2 more bunkers to save. But there are so many Ravagers, there is not much hope of Bunny stopping this, or at least stopping this with the bunkers anyway. 6 SCVs going down to these corrosive vials. They are now being forced to fight along with the rest of the army against these Ravagers, and they may just push them back. But the Ravagers and a few more, they're gonna move in here, gonna pick off the supply depot. 15 SCVs have been killed now.
This is a bad situation for Bunny right now. He has no tech lab on his factory. There's no way for him to hold off against the strategy wing attack. He's just gonna keep rallying units forward and keep applying pressure.
So he is pulling back to the high ground here, which I think is what he needs to do. That high ground advantage is what he needs, but soO does have that vision with the Overlord, and of course, corrosive vials are a very long-range attack that can hit up high ground easy.
Yeah, an important thing to note here is while Bunny has lost a lot of SCVs, he is in no way out of this yet because he did go for a triple OC. So he has got mules, he's got the SCV count that he can replenish. As long as he can just hold off soO's aggression, he should be able to stabilize.
And it looks like he is just going to stay near this front of the ramp again. soO morphing his wounded Roachers into Ravagers, get that health back, as well as just increase his Ravager count. Very good on his part. And Bunny is going to try and stim down in there. A few more SCVs going down as they were being put with the army. And it looks like soO is going to push on in. Those Marines, Marauders, stimming 2 of the medevacs almost entirely out of energy. I was about to call it magic. I've been playing too much Final Fantasy lately. But they are moving in. That orbital is being forced to lift up. It looks like soO may just push through this all.
I do think soO has won this game because he's unable to get higher than 50 supply right now. soO is continuously applying rushing, and once he kills off barracks, that's just going to be game over. soO's already forced to pull off all his SCVs.
When there is G